We're in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and we're heading to TGB Outfitters, right here on the edge.
We got probably a little bit of delusions of grandeur, but we're going down there with a bucket list.
We got red stag, black buck, water buffalo.
And on top of that, we even got some evening hunting where we're gonna head out and maybe see if we can't find some hogs.
Live on the edge, 'cause brother, win or lose, it's all in what you do with the chance you're given, yeah. Through the wind and rain, you feel your heart pounding. You got one shot, what you got? Tell me what's it gonna be? You gotta make the most of this opportunity. If others fail, make sure you succeed. On the edge.
The Edge is brought to you by Old Smokes Coffee Roastery and Cafe, Browning, G5 Outdoors, Prime Archery, Stealth Cam, Outdoor Edge, High Mountain Seasonings, Hornady, Canac Industrial Services, Portable Winch Co., Vortex, Wolverine Guns and Tackle.
All right, well, here we go. Who doesn't want to go on a hunting trip when it's
Morning edge fast.
middle of March, 2 feet of snow on the ground? Is that it?
That's it.
Heading to Argentina today, so we're heading to the airport. First leg of that trip's gonna take us from Calgary down to Houston. It's about a 4-hour flight, and from Houston over to Argentina, that's a little lengthier. I think we're 10 or 11 hours. But first, we gotta get through customs. A little bit of a panic situation there. You know, with the camera crew, weapons, carnets, all that stuff, it's probably a 3-hour process. Buenos Aires, here we go, right out of the gates, first impressions, super hot. It's 30-something degrees outside. I am sweating like I just played a hockey game. We're standing here in beautiful Argentina, Buenos Aires, Argentina, and this is the Great Tree of Oz. Great Tree of Oz has been around, they say, since the early 1800s, and its roots are known to grow underneath the city and give the whole city life. Isn't that right, Jeff? We actually have no idea. It's just a cool-looking tree. Roaring stags. We talked to the outfitter yesterday. Roar started about 2 or 3 days ago, so it should be heated up. Yeah, just looking forward to it. I mean, first trip for me for red stag. We're gonna try to hunt some black buck while we're there. Here we come. March hunting trip. Argentina for the first time. TGB Outfitters. Here we go. We arrived at TGB. The staff is out there to greet us, all the guides, the cooks. You could tell right out of the gates that this was a first-class outfit for sure. I get introduced to my main guide, Roberto. You know, it was real quick. His English was just as good as my Spanish, and we developed a way to kind of communicate to each other. I felt really good about the whole scenario.
Where are we?
Well, we just got to Turkey.
Turkey. Did we take a wrong turn?
Argentina, here we go. TGB Outfitters.
La Pampa.
Finally.
I think we landed, like, what, 2 hours ago? And we're in the field,
2
ready
hours
to go.
ago, had time to do a quick sight on the new Logic. Got the gun, fingers crossed it's shooting good because I haven't fired it in a month. And I know I should have took a shot, but we just didn't have time. But yeah, take advantage of the first night we're here, and we'll mess around tomorrow in the heat of the day.
Yep, that's the game plan. My bow's a little bit out, so I don't have a bow tonight, but I got the old boomstick. Go make it happen.
Is your bow out, or are you out?
Well, I'm gonna go with the bow right now.
Good story.
Okay, buddy. Good luck tonight.
Okay, you too.
We'll see you in a while.
Kill a big one. Well, here we go. We're at TGB Outfitters in Argentina here right now. And we're on a bit of a power line. Now we're hunting free range, red stag. And they come out of this thick stuff behind us. They come across this line in order to feed feed on a lot of berries. There's these little grapes that grow on a lot of these trees. And there's a big patch of them over here to our west. And so we're just kind of held up on this line right now, seeing if anything crosses. But Argentina red stag literally flew in 2 hours ago, and we're already out. So looking forward to it. First time in Argentina, so. And there's a big menu here, a big menu. First close encounter with a nice young stag. Small one, young guy, but still my first actual red stag that's, 100 yards. He's coming up this cut, kind of got in the trees. Get ready kind of for a bow shot. And he got down in this little dip on us. And went up into the bushes. We thought he was gone. We come out. He's standing right there. Strike one for the stag hunters.
I didn't realize the diversity of the type of animals that we were going to see.
Apparently there's puma here. Cougar for all of us at home. So let's hope I don't get into trouble while we're here, because it's green light on all pumas.
We're seeing the J-Lo jumpers. They're called Mata.
We nicknamed them the J-Lo jumpers because they're kind of like a cat, rabbit, kangaroo, and they kind of hopped, and they had this big white rim around their butt. Just made their butt look like it was this wide, so hence the J-Lo jumper. So we decided to check an area just to the north side of the ranch for blackbuck. There's an open area there, and apparently these blackbuck really like the open areas. Yep. There's kind of a hill, and we park underneath it. Everybody gets out, and we kind of just walk up the hill so we can peek over and glass. If you blaze the truck up and over, these blackbuck are spooky, they're gone. So we kind of peek up, one step after another, looking with the binos. And sure enough, here's this blackbuck just on the other side of the hill. So it's everybody get down. We go crawling up. Jeff and I kind of look at each other, and I go, Jeff, you're up.
And by the time I got set and ready, there was a perfect big old wood bush that was right in my way, and I had no shot. So right away I let Steve know I have no shot. From there, Steve took over as he was sitting up to the left of the knoll.
I take a range on this thing. I think it was 219 yards, and he's kind of walking. There's a few cattle out in the field, so we got to be cautious of that. This blackbuck clears. He's not hit, is he? Well, he can't be hit. Oh, he'd be down already if he was hit.
Well, we just came up on this blackbuck here. Steve and I crawled up kind of on the other side, and blackbuck was moving across the field here. So I got positioned and I was on him, and then he went behind this big clump of trees that we got in front of us here, and I had no shot. I told Steve to take the shot, and
I think Steve missed.
I think
He jumped like he was hit, but must have went under him.
if it's 100 yards or 290 yards, stuff happens and sometimes you miss.
Yeah, sometimes you miss. And this time, sucked.
Over. Low to the side. Uh-oh.
See, we got up when he's coming across right here. As soon as I laid down here, I couldn't go too much lower in that bush. He kept walking, and I'm like, son of a...
Well, I thought that would have been a chip shot. It was 290.
Yeah.
I need to shoot my gun at a target and see if that was me or what. 290 shouldn't have been too bad.
No. We're in a bit of stunned mode right now. Had a beautiful black buck in front of us and played the game. We lost.
Let's go find out if a rookie mistake costs us a black buck.
When that black buck cleared the cattle, I touched one off. The rest was history. And so was the black buck. And I'm watching him run, and he just keeps going and going. And this guy is acting like he wasn't hit at all. Well, the first shot reveals I'm 5 inches low, at least. So I'm gonna fire another one. Make sure it wasn't me, see if it hits in the same place, and if it does, then something got moved or something happened, and we'll just have to re-zero it.
We made a rookie mistake, though, which we probably shouldn't have.
You know, and we know better. We know better than this. You know, we're throw our bags in the room and go hunting.
I mean, I fired my gun, she was bang on, I was good to go. Felt good about it. I was back at camp having lunch. Steve played and made sure that he was deadly accurate and ready to go before we headed back out into the field. He's got to walk down there because unfortunately our target went over. But this will give him confidence to know his gun is still on, and he's just got to make it happen on this next one. And he had a perfect shot, so perfect opportunity. I'll correct that. Because the shot wasn't perfect.
I mean, the terrain here is kind of rolly, but it's wide open country, boy. And these black bucks, super spooky. I gotta get to kind of a knob, park the truck, get out, climb up, just peek over, because if they see the truck, they're gone. What do we see, Alejandro? Oh, there's still more black buck. Let's start off. Don't lay my head, that's right. Jeff's on a pretty good buck right now. He's in a pretty good position, 263 yards out. He's on his bag, so he feels comfortable. He's good to go. He's been chasing 2 or 3 does around for the last little while. And the sand is hot. And all Jeff's complaining about is how hot the sand is laying in it. I told him it was a good thing he had a zipper up today. Got him. Got him.
Reload, reload,
Yep.
reload.
Hit him again. Oh, you got him. He's gushing. He's down. He's going down. Right behind the front shoulder. Nice job, Jeff.
Well, here we are in Argentina. Alejandro Trigo with TGB Outfitters.
Black buck down. Attaboy.
Yeah. What an amazing afternoon we've had.
Good job, brother.
Thanks, buddy.
Free stag Blackbuck. That's the coolest thing.
Ale took us today to a whole new area. It's been an exciting experience. This afternoon, we've been through a ton of fields. There's a ton of land that's out here. This is all free-range blackbuck. They're flighty little critters. We've seen a ton today. This one, we managed to use the terrain that we had to get up close enough to him. I think he was 263. The good old Browning with the Hornady ELDX. Put the smack down on him. Thank you so much, my friend.
You're welcome. The man, the myth, the legend. How come you didn't give me the he shoots, he scores?
Wrong show.
So with Jeff's blackbuck on the ground, it's my turn. Off we go again.
Super exciting. I couldn't have been happier. They are such a unique animal. They weren't the main reason why we came to Argentina, but I'll tell you, for anyone that's coming to Argentina, don't underestimate the blackbuck. I will guarantee when you see one in the wild, free range, it's gonna be something that you wanna go experience.
Very much from what I've seen so far, very much like hunting antelope. It's really flat, kind of rolly terrain that they're hanging out in. But what gorgeous animals. I'm pretty excited to get out there. So.
And spooky. Be prepared for long range action.
They mate all year round, and the dominant buck will turn black when they come into the mating cycle. And they'll go from brown to black all year round. You know, they say that if you kill the mature buck out of the group, another one will take that position and they'll automatically turn black.
Well, and if you're gonna do blackbuck hunting, I gotta tell you, good optics. I mean, without that spotting scope, the vortex scope, we wouldn't have been able to tell. You're looking from long distances to be able to pick out a good buck. You know, that was unique. You could see some decent sized blackbuck that were not black. They were mature animals, but not in the prime of the rut or the mating.
So at this point, weather's picking up. We can see a huge, what we think is a rainstorm coming in from the end. Alejandro says to us, this is gonna be our last opportunity at a blackbuck, you know, because we got about an hour before the storm hits. The wind's picking up. I lay down, I get as comfortable as I can. I'm on the sticks. I take my vest off. I prop it up under the heel of my gun. I'm as solid as I can get. I'm accounting for the wind. I'm doing the calculations. But that's it. I'm faced with a 480-yard shot.
Long shot.
With
Small animal.
Small animal, 15, 20 mile an hour crosswind. Wow. You know, it's hero or zero, and it's about to unfold right now.
The big blackbuck's right there. I can remember turning back at one point to just kind of tell everybody what's going on. They were right on it. I don't know what happened. They're not very cool. It's spinning a bit, but it's extremely windy. It's like a dust storm. So it looks like it's raining, but it's not rain, it's dust. So I can't even look back at you. Hurts the eyes. The wind was intense.
It was an insane situation.
Okay.
Where are they? Oh, right there.
in front of us.
Okay. As they come out, doe, 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 and all of a sudden, here comes the black one. There's another one in the back of the group that's a very nice black buck as well. But he says to me, shoot the darkest one.
Yeah.
Comes out, he's running. I actually had to shift positions. Fortunately enough for me, the herd comes out just like they were on a string. Boom, stops. Gives me a 2-second opportunity. I pull the trigger. Whoop, down he goes. Success on blackbuck is finally mine.
What a stop.
Maybe it's on the world record.
Yeah, we did.
So we get up to this blackbuck, and I mean, I couldn't be happier. He's 4 curls, a gorgeous trophy buck for me. It is a buck of a lifetime. To be able to have this opportunity to do it free range and to experience not only the hunt, but the conditions we were in with this huge sandstorm, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Well, there we did it, man. Thank you very much.
Very good shot, my friend.
Yeah, well, you know, we needed to get the bug off my back. We finally put it together here at the tail end of the day, and I'll tell you what, it's amazing that we did. A huge sandstorm come in on us, and it was almost like we'd see a whiteout in a snowstorm. I mean, it came in sideways, and we spotted this herd. And I don't know, we're a long ways from the truck right now.
Only a couple miles.
Couple miles. It took a little longer than we thought, but you know, it's all worth it. My very first black buck, free range black buck right here in Argentina with TGB. Guys here just put on a fantastic show. Well, I'm glad they're only so big with 2 miles to go to the truck, I can tell you that. Hey.
Well, congrats, Chief.
Thank you again very much.
Pleasure.
Right here in Argentina with TGB Outfitters. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of The Edge.
Two beautiful black bucks, a great afternoon of hunting. Something unique and different. I've never hunted in a sandstorm.
Yeah.
And it was like you said earlier, right out of a movie. We made it happen.
With 2 black bucks down, we're back to the ranch for another fine meal at TGB Outfitters.
Muka ribs. We're gonna have some back straps, red deer back straps too.
Just looking forward to having a good meal, and anytime you're cooking it over the coals like that, you know already it's gonna be a good one.
See, when you're walking and hunting, you know, you get bumps, cuts, bruises. When you're using the truck to hunt, unfortunately, sometimes so does the tires.
We chased that sucker a long ways.
The Edge is brought to you by Old Smokes Coffee Roastery and Cafe, Browning, G5 Outdoors, Prime Archery, Stealth Cam, Outdoor Edge, High Mountain Seasonings, Hornady, Canac Industrial Services, Portable Winch Co., Vortex, Wolverine Guns and Tackle.
Live on the edge, 'cause brother,